Yeah, here we go. A team out of Hockey East, Northeastern, is going to try to get their third win on the season and move a little bit ahead of Penn State as they try to climb up the standings. Penn State, they're going to have their hands full. I think Northeastern's absolutely going to bring it. Synthex was sweating in the pregame lobby. He has not cooled down one bit. We're underway here. Game one of a best of five, a little bit. Coming up now, but he comes up empty. Synthex with a floater that finds the net.
They talked about Synthex being warm pregame, and it's going to be important here, too. First shot, or first goal, I say, going to him. Look at the angle. Top left corner as he gets the placement perfect. Now we're seeing Northeastern start to build up. The offensive pressure was a little too much for Penn State, but we'll see if they can bounce back.
Now Rem to center. Nobody there as timing didn't work out. They may still score. Tennis Master shots blocked away. Jay Frazier can't get there, and Cam Bam ties the game.
And there you go. There's the bounce back here from Penn State. Tennis Master with a testing shot and pulled Synthex out. He was last man. Everybody scrambling on defense from Northeastern, but Cam Bam comes up. Shot goes good, and we have a tied-up game.
Around Tennis Master. He'll be out of the play. He fell into the Northeastern net. Big shot here from Synthex that Rem couldn't catch up to.
And you got to keep feeding the hot hand here. If you're Northeastern, Floms lets that one go. Synthex finds the angle. Actually almost hit Jay Frazier, but he just barely got out of the way there. Big goal here for Northeastern. They regained the lead very quickly.
Minute. Shot's going to go well wide, and that's a big clear by Floms.
Oh, that's a good touch from Synthex. I believe that's an open net. Floms will pick it up. But you got to talk about the touch here in the midfield. Synthex has been popping off, and that's all he needs to do is just get there's just a slight, simple touch. And then Flops can pick it up, pad the stats a little more. He's trying to get as many goals as possible to keep up here with Synthex. I like what I'm seeing here for Northeastern. Maybe I'm trying to keep it close, and it's a smart idea of playing that challenge to see if you can pull someone out. But at this point, it's too little too late. I say that, but Tennis Master banks one in with time left on the clock.
They finally went for the big boom downfield. Synthex didn't get all of that. It goes all the way around the corner. Rem is sitting there waiting for it like he had the read on him. And Tennis Master brings him within one. A clear gone awry. Now Cam Bam to tie the game. No, it's saved away. 2 seconds left. Got to keep this ball in the air, and Rem comes up empty. Cam Bam can still get this around, looking for Tennis Master, won't find him, and Northeastern hangs on in game one.
But they've also been playing some of their best Rocket League that we've seen from them this season. They want to continue to up the pace, and Jay Frazier will do that. Quick goal to start things off.
Jay Frazier, at times at the start of the season, kind of had us scratching our heads like, hey, what's he doing? What's he doing? Now he's got it kind of going his way now in the second half of the season, and he's got a big goal early in game two.
Pushing upfield with that dribble, playing into the 50. They pull Northeastern out of net, and guess what? Cam Bam again comes up big. He'll score the equalizer for Penn State.
He's got 2 out of Penn State's 3 goals, and every time he scores, it's a big one for PSU. And now Northeastern knows they're in a fight yet again here in game 2.
This could spell trouble for Northeastern if they don't get it under control. But they seem, with that demo, opening it up, and Jay Frazier will splash this team into the lead.
Splash indeed. You cannot time a demolition better than that. That is incredible. Can get back on defense for Northeastern. Now Cam Bam got bumped away from a double attempt. Still loose in front. Tennis Master, leave it for Rem. Tie game.
Penn State put on the pressure here. Tennis Master plays it high. Rim with the low touch. Defense from Northeastern scrambling. Game tied up. 25 seconds left.
10 seconds. This will drop down in front, but Rem is there for it. Here come the Huskies. Jay Frazier let that one get by, but he bumped Rem out of the way. Overtime is looming unless somebody's going to play hero. They do not. And we go to overtime in a wild second game. Shots between both squads. And it could be a floater that ends it. Cam Bam's in a lot of trouble. Jay Frazier wins game 2.
Jay Frazier, all 3 goals scored and 7 shots. offensive machine for Northeastern. He kept outputting until the goals fell in, and boy did they fall. And Northeastern continued to dominate. They put this series on match point.
Boy, that would have been a loud goal to start off Game 3 with all the momentum that Northeastern already has, but Cam Bam sneaks this one through.
And yeah, talk about sneaking this one through. Plays the challenge against Floms, and my goodness, does it work out straight off the ceiling and in. And, you know, one way to get things on the right foot here for Penn State, to get a good challenge and it leads to a goal, but still work to do.
Over 1, not over 2, as Floms is right there. And Rem being very gentlemanly. He did not go for the demolition or the bump. And Floms, you give him an inch and he takes a mile, we're tied up.
And look at that. Like you said, you give Floms that space, and look what he can do with it. Great read off the backboard and slightly uncontested. Someone tried to put a hand up, but it was just too little too late. So, although Penn State start things off strong, maintaining a lead, maintaining momentum, I think that's going to be the big word for them that, you know, has been the story over the course of, you know, the past 2 games or so. They can get these good strides in, but they're not consistent in keeping that pace going. These 2 teams.
Out to midfield, Cam Bam's over Syntax, only Frazier to beat, got the dunk, but it's wide. Follow is not going to find the mark, and we go to overtime again.
Continuously seeing Northeastern slow things down. They're looking to finish, and Jay Frazier with the dunk, and he's going to come up big once again for Northeastern.
Boy, that just has to be the most frustrating thing in the world for Penn State, losing all 3 games by just 1 goal, especially as well as they played in that second game.